Should be back. All right, I'm back. Back. Better than ever. Not really better than ever, but give me the 360 deal here. Well, we're back online. For Trinity. That's exactly where I have my points, buddy. Number 4. JD, the internet went out. My wife was playing online too. She got knocked off. I had to reset the modem and the router. We had to wait, and I'm back. So, if I can boot into retail, no problem. But the minute that I solder this wire back in from the PLL, we get a red light. Definitely something with that PLL point. Let's try here. Put the video in. Lost all our viewers. That's okay. Yeah, as soon as I plug it in, get a red light. Let me try something. Let me take this 4 GB module out of here. See if that does anything. Does nothing. Okay. I desoldered this wire right here. PLL wired. Yeah, not like this. Desoldered the PLL wire. Still a red light. Okay. But when I desolder the other wire, the post wire, post wire is soldered incorrectly. So I don't understand. Maybe I need to look for bridges. Let me keep the PLL wire in. Post wire is 22. That's where I'm at. Post wire is the 4th point. There's something with the post wire. You solder the post wire, keep the PLL in. See if I get that red light. Yeah, last night I did a Trinity, no problem. 1, 2, 3. Frank says weird. Yeah, I know. I had the PLL wire soldered in. Red light. Okay. Gotta be the PLL. Oh, that's because the PLL is soldered in. Let's desolder the PLL. Everything is desoldered. There are no connections from those points now. Desoldered one of each wire. I did this off camera when the internet cut out, and it worked. I booted into retail. So that means the system isn't bricked, which is very good. There it is. It's booting into retail. So the machine works. Which means the machine's not bricked, not destroyed. It just means I'm probably gonna have to put a glitch chip in here. It looks like RGH 3 just isn't gonna happen for this one. I don't know what it is, man. Just do it. And the PLL connected. Same point. 22 connected to the post. Okay, it doesn't want to do it. PLL just came out again. Try the PLL again. I can't do it. Fuck it. Not gonna go crazy. You can throw a chip in there. Matrix glitcher. I have one that's programmed already for Trinity. Yeah, that's fine. Just sucks I couldn't get an RGH3. Nice to have a to do these streams and jump on and get it done. If he wants to play Call of Duty, we can do that. I have that game. Then 22. Look at that, 22 of the first two. Yeah, man, what the hell? Okay, we'll try the PLL again. Right there, buddy. It doesn't want to stick. All right, let's try it now. Again, even if you wire RGH3, if you have retail, it should just boot in a retail. If we keep getting a red dot, or it keeps turning off, I don't know what the deal is. Red dot. Yeah, man, there's just something that keeps giving this shit a red dot. Everything's fucking wired in, too. Everything is wired in. No, PLL came out again. This fucking PLL point, man. If not, I'll put that chip in. I'm spending too much time on this. Have to wire that chip. I gotta find a diagram on how to wire that chip. Nah, okay, we're done. We're done with this shit. This is just not gonna get on RGH3. That's okay. I'm gonna get my matrix glitch chip. Get these out of here. I know good. We have glitch chips in my bag. Graphics is good on this. These are timed with programs, so I'm good. Find the chip. This was in a Corona. It's got an oscillator. Find one that was in a. There we go. I found one right here. Got to find the wiring for this. A lot of these wires go on the top, which is good. Top of the motherboard. So we're gonna put this matrix glitcher in here. That'll glitch it out. You can get it in the Zell. And it's got timing files programmed on it, so it'll go faster. It'll boot faster. That's okay. Back in here, we're gonna start this process. Again, this is easier because yeah, you gotta wait a couple of seconds for it to glitch, but you don't have to worry about freezing and interference and any of that shit. So it is kind of good that we have to do this because it's good that the board isn't destroyed. The board's not bricked. Very good. Sucks we have to do a chip, but you know, again, I'm not keeping this thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just sucks that you try to do RGH3 because it's easier, but cost effective. All right, so we're gonna use the old glitcher. So I got to look up the muffin chip. Muffin. So I got the diagram right here. These things happen sometimes. Technology. Yes, Coronas are stubborn like this, actually. This is a Trinity, which I never had an issue before, but Coronas are notorious for not wanting to glitch. Sometimes, not all the time. But there must have been something wrong here. Maybe with the PLL point. I don't know. It just wasn't a good day for this stuff, I guess. Drive. Want the muffin? There we go. Muffin method. There we go. Image on a new tab. Okay. All right, we're gonna just do this chip. Get this in there. It's already programmed with timing files, so should be good to go. And a lot of this is the top of the board, so we don't have to worry. Put my mask on, and we will get started. There's only, I think, 5 wires, 6 wires, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The wire's already in, so this came from one of my consoles, which was a Trinity. Hope it was a Trinity. All right, let's do it. Guide here. Okay. What we want to do here is ECC and GND. And these up. Going over here. What is it? 53 below. Okay. Next. 1. 3. D3. D is post. D is well, it should. Red Pool, we're back. Yeah, I know my internet went out. I had to wait for it to come back on. It's hard to see the screen while I'm doing all this. Okay, CPU reset. And reset is that. Okay. You have post. Okay. Post is what? B. Okay. B is what? Shelby? Pictures are not that clear. I'm on the thermal paste. Okay. On the board like this. Okay, so that the Shelby thing comes out up here. On. Yeah, right. Okay. So in this hole, I have to have post. Two wires, that's it. Post. Before I do anything. Post is B. And B is yellow. Okay. The other one. Use on the microscope. It doesn't want to do RGH3, but it'll do RGH. I'm just installing a matrix glitch chip. Never had a Trinity that didn't want to do RGH3, but I finally got one. One is right here. Wants to go to the R right here. That's it, buddy. All right. So ready. Which chip is in? There it is. It's lit up. Got the right to NAND. Match that chip now. In JRunner, we're going to do glitch 2, DR4. Create Zell. I'm going to write Zell. Plug the chip completely. Okay. Heat sink. Now again, this isn't going to be an instant boot. It might, because the muffin method is the quickest way. The glitch chip. Gotta wait for it to glitch. Check button. I don't see this thing glitching. Everything's in. Yeah, this ship should be pulsing. It already has timing files on it, so I don't know, man. This is not good. Yeah, they don't play nice with RGH3, man. This was one Trinity that I've had that won't do it. The only Trinity I've had. That's it. Fuck it. I'm having issues with this one. Board, man, just doesn't want to glitch unless I got the timing's wrong. One. Glitch 2M, CR4. Oh, it's big. It's not working because it's not pulsing. It's just a solid light. It's supposed to be pulsing. Let me see if I have another chip. Not what I wanted to do tonight. Not in my plans. Stay up all night and do this shit. Every time I go live, something happens. Every fucking time. So I was gonna come here for a couple hours and leave. I'm here all night. Alright, let's see what I got. Came from a Corona. Got the oscillator on it. Another matrix. Let's try this one. Even though this one, I think I took this one out of the one that I did for Richard originally. They had a light one out. Trey just doesn't want to comply tonight, buddy. You never seen that. Me neither. I've been doing Trinities since 2012. Never had an issue with a Trinity, man. Not like this. It's just overheating because I don't have pressure on the sink. I could try this one too. I'll double check the wiring. Board being a dick. Hey, there. You know what? I did encounter a Trinity once that I could not RGH 2.0. 3.0 wasn't out yet, and it was something like the South Bridge was just like. When I looked it up online, people said sometimes the South Bridge just doesn't want to hear that noise. So I've had an unmoddable Trinity before, but there was no RGH 3.0, so I was like, whatever. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. I'm gonna look this up. Come on, get the fucking head. I'm trying to look at this video real quick. Why did they put the HDMI switcher under this? Now they got timing files, buddy. What is this guy putting in JRunner? Glitch 2, CR4. I got Glitch 2, CR4, Great Zell. Great Zell. Oh. I must have something soldered wrong. I don't know. I followed the diagram. The timing files are already programmed for Trinity. I've already programmed that. That should be fine. Yeah, it's just not pulsing. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Check my wiring again. I mean, I have this chip too, but if it's not wired right, it's helping the wire. UCC 1, 2, 3, and it's the fourth point. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 13. 1, 2. G and D you have on the bottom here. That's wired correctly. Okay. A and B go back here, which is there over there. Oh. Well, here's your problem. What the fuck is C? D came off. Gotta solder that back up. Probably why I'm getting issues here. I'm not getting nothing. Oh, because this came. What is going on today? Jesus. Now this comes off. The buddy over here posts. Having a bad night with this one. Fred, what'd you do to me? The cats are great, man. They're getting big and they're driving me nuts, but they're doing really good. Very happy with my cat. Thanks for asking. I like causing trouble, those two cats. You know what? This fucking thing sucks. in the shit out of this point. What is going on tonight? Like the point doesn't want to stick. Right. On there now. Let's see. Order a new microscope. This is not working. Ah, here it is. It glitched. There's Zell. That was an instant glitch, buddy. I gotta turn it off and turn it back on. It's a beautiful thing. There it is. Not too bad. Not too long. There's Zell. I can't see the chat now because the mouse got hit. Yep, my good old friend Zell. And the IP is 19. Pull that CPU key, buddy. 19. Get the CPU key. We got the key. Beautiful. We want to create XEX build. Nice. See? Can't do it one way, do it the other way. Well, again, I'm going to be selling this one, so it doesn't matter. Would have been nice to do RGH 3, so I don't have to worry about shit. Gonna write the NAND. Thank God, I thought you were about to reach. Oh man. Nah, worst came to worst, I would have just made it retail, sold it. But I knew putting the chip in here. The points on this board, though, don't want to be soldered to. Even when I added more, like, solder, it didn't want to hear it, man. That's it. Plug power. Plug it back in. Gonna hold the heat sink down. There it goes. It's glitching. There it is. Pulsing. There it is. Not too bad. There you go, buddy. Yeah, it overheated. That's it. We are modded. Very nice. Got the thread. We're gonna put this shit back together. Take my NAND wires out. I can take the stupid mask off finally. Let's turn off. Yeah, let's get this out. All right, that's it. What time is it? Almost 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Get this mask on. Cam May, what's up? Getting off work? Go home and relax, man. This is gonna go here. Oh no, we gotta paste. Right, everyone's favorite. How was the game tonight? What? Is this like Helldivers or what? One 1:43 a.m. There you go. You know what gets me mad? I was looking for a PS4, a jailbreakable PS4 on eBay. And a lot of people have like slims for like 120 bucks. And I found the perfect one. It came with a bunch of games. I was like, great, I could sell the games and offload the cost. The guy goes, open cleaned with fresh thermal paste. I was like, I'm not fucking buying that. There's no reason for you to open a PlayStation 4 and change a fucking thermal paste. You're not good old games. You're not any of that. Don't do that shit. Because you're fucking over the next guy that gets it. There's a lot of people that do that shit. They don't know what they're doing. The PlayStation 4 has a bunch of screws and ribbons. You're going to buy a machine. You don't even know if the parts are in it. Hate that. You're not going to keep it. Don't mess with it. That's like if you make a custom bike or something and try to sell it, no one's gonna watch because it's custom. You made it. You made it for you. You didn't make it for them. No one's gonna pay you more money because you made it the way you wanted it. It's a little rant. You gotta keep it. Change the thermal paste. Do what you want to do. But if you're gonna sell it, don't open it and clean it. Nobody asked you to do that. Yeah, they're coming out, man. Yeah, a little bit more here. Guess that should be fine. It was like out. Okay. Need your paste. I just fucking lifted the pin. Come on, man. The iron off. This board, the points do not want you to solder to them. None of them. I've never had a board where it's just like a slippery slope. Like, I put flux on them, I put more fucking solder, and they still want to come up. Exactly, Dreadpool. That's why it's like, don't even do that. I don't know why people do that shit. Not old enough to have them all console. Yeah, exactly, man. Remember, if you end up with unused screws or parts that never needed in the first place, yeah, exactly. Thank you. I hate when people do that shit. And unfortunately, I've seen several listings that are like that from different people. Oh, I put new thermal paste in it. It's ready to go. It's like, bro, you're not good old games where you need to do that if you're going to sell it refurb. You're selling used, okay? As long as it turns on and works, that's fine. You don't need to go the extra mile because going the extra mile can screw everything up. Fresh thermal paste. It's a fucking 10-year-old machine. Nobody cares. Yeast. The difference between selling your item used and refurbishing something. This point came right up. I can't take this. I have to cut this wire. like a horror movie. Just when you think it's over, it's not. Get onto the scope again. Yeah, I put flux on this thing and it like destroyed the point. What's going on today? I'm bored. Ready to shit solder, I guess. Yeah, it's stuck together like a bridge. Jesus Christ. Having a bad night with this one, man. I think this one's okay now. Make sure. Turn it on. If not, guys, I'm gonna write fucking retail back and to sell this retail. Because I can't keep doing this shit. I could have done like 4 of these the time that it took me for this one tonight. What a truth. Yeah, it's glitching. There it is. I was lucky my Falco's not open. Maybe Microsoft sticker was on there. The storage store on a sticker refurb. Screw it, put it all back together and sell a stock system with thermal paste. Oh, yeah, right. Alright, it's good to go now. It is good. I just have to get this chip held down so it's not flying all around the place, but it looks kind of nasty with the wires hanging out like this, but it is what it is. Now the real challenge is to get it back in a case without ruining anything. Oh, you fuck. What are we playing on Sunday? This game? What are we playing on Sunday? This game? Titanfall 2? Dreadpool playing Titanfall 2 Sunday with Noof Nukem. They tell you what time? It's the same thing, like 7:30. You're up for it. Back with his podcast. October. Okay. Take one shit. I may be at work. Alright, yeah, no problem. Just letting you know. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing Sunday, but he said, hey, Sunday? And I'm like, alright. Think I have anything going on, but I'll be there. Actually, I'm gonna fucking put it in the case. Put it in the case and we'll make sure all works out. Okay. Um, Never thought I'd be done with this thing. Holy. No one's gonna see this wire except yeah, right. I hope. I might have customers buying it and opening it up, breaking it, and be like, "Oh, it doesn't work anymore. I want my money back." And like, yeah, 'cause you broke it. I had a guy buy an NES from me. Comes back in, frantic, calls me up, says, "Hey, the NES stuff doesn't work anymore." I said, "Okay." So he comes down, he brings it to me in pieces. He's like, "I opened it to clean it, and I can't get it back together, and it doesn't work." And I'm like, "You opened it." But the guy like wanted to return it for a refund. I'm like, "I'm gonna screw this back together for you, and you're gonna take it and go home." Fucking idiot. Then I had a guy who bought a Dreamcast for me. I told the story before. I test everything before I sell it. Okay. Comes back in with it a couple days later. It doesn't work. I have Marvel versus Capcom 2 and it doesn't work. It won't read games. And I have a sticker on the back of the machine to see if they were open. I was like, "Hey, I don't know if I can take it back. You took the sticker off of here. That means you opened it up." And the guy started getting all nervous. And then he's like, "Please, I opened it to clean the machine." It's like, "You opened it to clean the machine? Like the machine was clean." Dreamcast was immaculate. Okay. It's like, well, that's the thing. We put stickers on there to see if anybody opened it. It's not a warranty thing, but just so we know if somebody was in there or not. And then he's like, "It doesn't work with my game. I even brought the game. You could test it, blah, blah." I put his Marvel versus Capcom 2 in there. The fucking game booted right up. And he looked at me and goes, "How did you do that?" I was like, "I just put the game in." And then the guy took the machine back and he went home. Like, people are fucking nuts, man. They're really nuts. Yeah, seriously. That's what I said, Zarek. That's how you say your name. I don't know. I'm sorry. Good thing I bought some fucking apples to eat. If I'm done with this, I'm gonna have a nice apple, and then I'm gonna go the fuck home. Maybe a nice couple of apples. Granny Smith, Dreadpool. Finally went Granny Smith. Once you go Granny Smith, you never go back. I'll set up Aurora when I'm done putting this back together. I'm going to screw this in. We're going to test it just to make sure everything's good. JDX about the cats. We've got our headphones on. She can't even hear me. I got another Trinity due tomorrow night. I never want to go down with you. Listen, just take your time. If you run into a problem, stop. Try to walk away for a little bit and then come back to it. Because that's something I used to do. I can't really do that anymore. I'm getting old and impatient. But you know what really puts me under the gun? Because I'm streaming live. So I don't want to look stupid. Like my soldering didn't look that very good tonight. I'll be honest with you. And people are going to watch that and be like, this guy sucks at soldering. But I've been doing this for a long time. And if you watch the other videos, you see I do a pretty good job soldering. But this board would not let me solder anything. This board just, whatever solder they used was not friendly. I'll say that because I've never run into an issue like that. Yes, I've done that in the past. Yeah, sometimes you gotta walk away just for a little bit. We have our 4 black screws for the heat sink. AD, I'm proud of you, man. You started watching some of the stuff I was doing. How you doing it? You got to do, man. You're like the only, you and a couple other people. You're like the only guy that I said this shit in Anthony's chat. They're actually listening. Everyone thinks I'm an asshole when I say this stuff in his chat room, and it's like, no, like I'm trying to tell you guys, stop crying about the store going down. Get it done. Am I a bad person for that? I don't think so. Just trying to help people out. I'm not going in there saying, good, I'm glad the store's closing. Fuck physical media. And say, hey guys, listen, back your shit up. Do whatever you have to do to learn how to get these systems jailbroken or modded or whatever, because that's your quote preservation. Everyone's crying about they're taking our games away. Well, they're fucking not if you know what to do. Get off fucking PlayStation. You know what I mean? You're on PlayStation all fucking day. Oh, they won't bring the Resident Evil collection to PlayStation. You can play it on PC. You can buy a PC from 20 years ago and play those games. You know what I mean? Just don't be helpless. I have another Xbox I don't feel like doing because it's a E 4 GB. Yeah, those are finicky. I had an E 4 GB that was it worked beautifully. Did the post fix fine. Then we had Frank's. It was a nightmare. We were here for like 5 hours. We finally had to put a chip in it. We couldn't even RGH3 it. It wouldn't let us do RGH3. We tried everything. It was kind of like this one. Nothing worked. So we threw the glitch chip in it, and that's the E model that he has. I gotta get my PA bag with the P8 so I can tighten these screws. Yeah, man, it's I would do the E when you have a lot of time on your hands just in case. What I did was I bought a blue E and we had an E here that someone traded. I swapped the boards because the blue E has a Winchester. It has no hack right now. I just swapped the cases, boards, the cases, whatever it was. So now I have a blue E with RGH3 in my collection. Thanks, Blade. So thanks to your channel. Anytime, man. I'm glad that you took it and learned from it. Because I learned from the internet in the early 2000s on how to do all this stuff. Started with the PlayStation 1. Probably what, 98, 99, something like that. Then Xbox came out, and I learned how to solder because I soldered that 30 wire chip into the original Xbox. Played Shrek. It was my first game. The CDRW. It's a Thompson drive. I was only reading CDRWs at that time. Okay, everything's in. Gotta do the top of the case because the middle was right where those wires are. I don't damage that then. Good. Shout out to Fred on his way on vacation. Have you done a mod chip on a PSP? No. PSPs I just soft mod. I really want to get a mod chip in my Switch Lite and my Switch OLED, but they're too fucking small, man. And yeah, I got the microscope, but to put a chip in the OLED Switch, you have to like grind the fucking chip down. You have to sit there for like an hour and grind the chip down so you get like a soldering point. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. You can buy them pre-modded, so one of these days I'll probably pick one up pre-modded. They cost money, but if you're buying a new one anyway, right? What's an extra $50? with 2 screws. Two screws for the RF. For a switch, I was waiting to see a flash card with the menu. Yeah, that thing is out. The MIG switch. I have old switches that are unpatched or whatever, so I play games like that sometimes. I still buy a lot of my stuff anyway. But sometimes you just want to play online with family. But it's nice to see, like, to try before you buy. It's for me. It's never about the piracy. It's more about the challenge of getting it like cracked. Like I have like 10 switches that are like jailbreakable, and I jailbroke them all, but I don't use them. And jailbreak them, I'll check a game out before it comes out because sometimes they get leaked early. I'm like, all right, I'll get that on Black Friday when it goes on sale. That's when I get them. Sometimes I buy them at launch if they're really good. It's not about getting free games. It's more about, for me, it's more about the fact that I could do that. There it is. Took a few seconds, but there it is. All right, good. So I finished putting it back together, put Aurora on it, put GoldenEye on here, just to test something out. Then I'll wipe it and get it ready for sale. I have an unpatched switch, but I don't use prefer using my light. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I want a Switch Lite for RetroArch. You know how cool that would be to play RetroArch on a Switch Lite? That's why I want to get a hack Switch Lite. The 360 star is dead. Where is the RF module? You keep moving. All right, that's it. It's done after 100 hours. Something I thought was going to be about 45 minutes, turning to 45 hours. This goes here. I hope you guys learned two things. If RGH doesn't work, have a glitch chip ready. Second thing, don't give up. Challenge is fun. Also updating the mods. PSP compatible with ARC 64. Nice. ARC 4. Whole house smells like all these ugly Maltese dogs. They love to leave a turd everywhere. I found one in my room. Well, you gotta lock the door to your room. I have a baby gate in the hallway. No one. The kittens are sleeping in the hallway now because they're kittens, but when they're older, everyone stays in the living room, the kitchen. No one's allowed in the other rooms. I can't hear all my clothes. I don't want none of that shit. Love animals. I grew up with dogs and cats, rabbits, and everything. But as an adult, kind of had my freedom for a little bit with no pets, and it was actually pretty good. Now I got pets again, and it's like I'm reserved. Stuff on my clothes. There you go. Pretty good boot. And turn off this microscope, please. Thank you. Games, XCX menu. You don't want to sign into anybody. There you go. Copy the apps folder. HTTP1. Just paste it. That has our dash launch. It's ready to turn into an Olympic sport. Yeah, I know. My wife is watching the Olympics. She's actually watching it now. She's playing a game and watching the Olympics at the same time. What's your favorite sport in the Olympics? Officially out of the Microsoft sandbox. Yeah, I know, right? We're still cleaning up though. Had to turn it off for the for the partition. We formatted the partition to play OG Xbox games. So the podcast is later tonight, Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It'll be all three of us. It'll be me, Frank, Anthony. Fred is on vacation, and I'm going to leave the Discord open. So if anybody that has it wants to come in, they can come in. Grace us with their presence. Next menu again. In. Reason to sign in. Want to go to compatibility. The copy compatibility. The HDDX paste. Now we can play original Xbox games on our 360. Bean is GoldenEye. I'm going to copy Bean. Paste it in content 000. Paste here. It's a GoldenEye we were supposed to get that we never got. Thanks, Xbox. I think it was Nintendo's fault. Thanks, Nintendo. We were at work. We gotta go home. It's fucking late. This was not supposed to take this long. Did one last night. Did it in less than an hour. Got it all set up. Everything was ready to go. On this USB. Okay. HDD. App. Dash launch. Installer. Default. Paths. Default. HDD. Apps. Aurora. Aurora EXE. Go to HDD. Hit X. Exit. We're now in Aurora dashboard. I actually launched a homebrew store yesterday. Scripts. Utility scripts. Yes. Oh, the homebrew store is right here. I got it downloaded on my other ones. Check out the homebrew store in a second. Now we want to go here. With paths. Step to 3 chain. HDD1 content 000. Save. Scan now. Modules. Nova. Always load. Unload. Disable. There's GoldenEye. Let's check the homebrew store. It's the first time I'm checking this out. They just released this yesterday. Homebrew apps. Homebrew games. Beats of Rage. Pac-Man, Quake 3, Super Mario War. Oh man, I remember that. Xbox Invaders. Officially, I was not aware of the homebrew store. Yeah, it went up yesterday, out of nowhere. They were waiting for the Xbox store to go down, I guess. Okay, well, I installed my first game there. Full machine, install that. Console dashboards, emulators, what's other? Oh, got more emulators. Dreamcast? Why would I want to sell them here? It's already on here. SNES, emulators, RetroArch 360, Radio. Does that work? DOSBox, MAME, FBA and X, 3PSX. Yeah, actually, we need this. Put PlayStation games on here. This is nice. Get all this shit at once. Very cool. Does this really run 3DO? Alright, right on. DS on 360. FBA next. PC Engine, there you go. TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine, nice. I'm gonna save this shit. War Machine. It's not even a game, it's a fucking movie. What's this space? Man, I'm playing 2D games on 360 because of the D-pad. You gotta get the you gotta get this one, man. Transformable D-pad. Then you could play like the old school games, no problem. It's the best controller for the 360. They put the BIOS on here? Hang on. File manager, emulators. Yeah, they fucking put the BIOS. Wow. They didn't even give a shit. We can FTP to this from my computer. This is 19? Okay. Put some PlayStation 1 games on here. Let me see. Where am I going? FTP, accept. The IP is 19. I'm in. I got HDD1, emulators, PlayStation, RAMs. Go to, where am I? There you go. Station. Time for the feud. That 3DO on here. Hang on, I'm FTPing PlayStation. A lot of golden eyes people. Yeah, I know, right? Too many. Alright, so this was a pain in the ass, but it was a success. Before I leave you tonight, I'll show you PlayStation 1 on the Xbox 360. Crazy. Came out the other night. Some people online will be adding the D-pad regular controller. Nice. Old golden eye, huh? Okay, these are copied. Let's go in. File manager, emulators, PlayStation, PlayStation. There we go. The FMV skip, but the game's quite funny.
We want to play a collection on PlayStation, on console,
You mean PlayStation?
on console.
You mean PlayStation?
Console, PlayStation. Yes, PlayStation. I love PlayStation.
Take care. Yes, I'll see you later after I get kidnapped. So when Chris went in the dining room, Wesker just went, "You're gonna follow me, lady. You're gonna come with me right now." No. Radio works. AOL. The the Radio X. Wow, this radio right here. I'll put a 3DO game on here. See how that works. Where's my chip, you prick? Well, this thing is. Who's had my chip? All right, let's go in manager, HDD, emulators, radio. How is this gonna work? How the fuck do you use this thing? Oh, here you go. This actually works. Yeah, how do you get this shit to work? Oh, do I have to go to this menu? Maybe it doesn't read CHD files. Probably reads bin and queue only. That's okay. Well, it's nice to know this works. I never tried this one. I got the marble games. I guess it loads. I gotta look for my chip. My 360. Flasher 3. Do not use the Pico boot. Use this thing, please. I brick your console with the damn Pico boot. With brick wires. Yeah, to Fred. That was nice of him. All right, let's check this out. Let's see. Yeah, what came up. Oh man, I would not use the Pico because the Pico has been bricking consoles. I used it one time and it worked, but then the Pico itself will not work anymore, no matter what console I use it on. But Voltar, he's a famous modder online, bro. The Pico bricked his whole fucking Xbox live on the air. So you could get away with it, but eventually get an X Flasher 360. Do yourself that favor, because one day that Pico's not going to work, or you might write a bum nan to your board, and that's it. You're dead. What happened was, nice. They got Nintendo on there. Should I try that? Go scripts. Dreadpool, you're gonna have to download the homebrew store. Emulators. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here soon. This is cleaning up. My wife is playing Texas Chainsaw. Yums. What are you, asshole? What are you doing? I'm here. Go here. I'm gonna go down here. This should work. What's this thing doing? Dun, 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 dun. Na, 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 na. Top of the clipboard, baby. All right, JD, take care, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Great streaming, dude. My friend. Catch you later. All right, I'll catch you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good one. Such a great guy, JD. Good guy. Let's see if I could get these on here before I leave. All right, let's see. All right, this should work. Let's see. Nintendo. That's what I want. CE Ultra, buddy. Let's see. File manager, SCE. You stupid baseball guys. Change. Not fair. I think we copied everything. Got our homebrew stuff going. Very nice. So yes, this Xbox was a pain in the ass. couldn't RGH3 it, but we did RGH2 it. And that's okay with me, as long as it works. That's all I'm happy about. All I'm happy about, sir. No. Let's put a red dead end console. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Rip your own disc, see whatever you're gonna do. Looks like it read the disc. That an issue. Mine will have to get a drive-in the utilities to work it. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely gotta install the scripts for that. Then you should have no problem reading the disc. Oh, we got to copy XEX menu. It takes 2 seconds here. It's one thing I didn't do. Storage. Memory unit. Into the hard drive. What's good is about these machines is, you know, you get parts and stuff like that, so it's good. There's the white controller it came with. Got thumbs on it. They put these over it because the thumbsticks are probably destroyed. Luckily, I have a new shell. I have new thumbsticks. You can tell it's weird looking here. You can see. Look at there's like green stuff here. It's like they sanded it down or something. Anyway, I got a white shell and everything from a broken controller, so I'll use that. Tomorrow I'll try to come back here and do RWK's board. I'll try to get these pieces off. I think if I use soldering, debraid, and flux, I could get this off. I'll see. I'll try that. That's my last ditch effort on that. He told me to junk it, but I want to try to help him. There we go. It was a pretty fast glitch. Very nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. Thumbstick can degrade too. Yeah, he put sticks on there so that he put caps on the sticks because they probably went bad. But I buy new ones. I put them on there. Takes 5 minutes. That's good. All right, everyone. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you later tonight for the podcast, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the Game Players podcast. Me, Frank, Anthony will be on there. Fred is on vacation. I'll see a lot of you guys in the chat. Hopefully, I see you new guys in there too. We just have fun, break the fourth wall, make jokes about the gaming industry, scream and yell and over exaggerate, get people mad. People really do get mad for some reason. Um, so, Dreadpool, take care, man. Stay safe out there, man. Um, so yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.